Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Manchester United.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
The action has already started.
He's in a great position here. Fofana.
He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
And it's Nkunku. Rafael Leao. Nicely spread. Backward it goes.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Bruno Fernandes is the modern-day Portuguese maestro. I really like him for his character as well, something that's not picked up on very much. I see him as a player who always goes about his business with conviction and authority, and a proper leader.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
Matheus Cunha. Mount. Mount delivers. And that should get the job done.
Menu. Diogo Dalot. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Ugarte.
Manchester United
are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, to shot.
Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! The breakthrough strike! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Mount. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Menu.
Manchester United are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it.
And here's Nkunku. Now it's Rafael Leao.
Tries a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rafael Leao really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner.
Big header! No, not the best of headers.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
No, that's been intercepted. Fofana.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Rafael Leao.
Loftus-Cheek.
And that's a good ball.
Oh, shooting chance! It goes to show he is human after all.
Milan certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Bruno Fernandes!
And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Pavlovic. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Heaven. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Matheus Cunha does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And here's Bruno Fernandes. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the counter-attack is on for Milan. Fofana. Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. De Winter. Pavlovic. And it's Ricci. Now it's Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes. Now Ugarte. Now it's Mount.
There will be 1 minute at
It's
a
made
time.
its way to him. Tomori. Ricci. And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Manchester United happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in this
Chance! Loftus-Cheek.
Diogo Dalot.
This looks promising. And it's Dalot. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Might be danger here. A lot of space. And a chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. And that's a goal kick. Over to the left. Mount. An instinct. It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself. Manchester United are still that goal to the good. Fofana. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bruno Fernandes. And he's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Menu.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And the shot! Big chance, corner. And that has been cleared. Crosses it in. And now a sudden chance to counter.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's a good run down the right. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Ugarte did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nicely shaped ball. Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. De Winter. Pavlovic. And it's Ricci. Now it's Rafael Leao.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Searching pass he's played there. And he's had it nicked away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's good vision. Nice interception, well timed. Fofana. Nkunku. Can he spark a counter here? Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Fofana. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Decent chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So,
Number
time for
7,
changes on both
Mason
sides,
Mount.
actually.
Number 37, Mainu. Number 23,
1-0 as we head towards the end.
Number 2,
Probing pass.
Diogo Dallo. Number 11, Zirkzee. Coming
This
on the
usually
field,
is the time teams go
number
into
38,
conservation mode.
Number 18, Casemiro. Number 13,
Now it's Rafael Leao.
Number 3, Masraoui. Number 30, Sheshko.
Shin to
Substitution.
shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Played out to the left flank. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great
There
positioning,
will be
so
1
good
minute
from him.
added time.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Bruno Fernandes. That's that, the end. Manchester United have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I think being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again, he's one of these centre-backs or defenders who can get his head up and just pick out a wonderful pass, 40, 50, 60 yards.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Maciej Cunha. Sucic did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Has a look and place it forward. And the counter is on. Barella. Shot at goal! Lovely, now big chance! Goal! Inter! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Manchester United are behind here despite their domination of possession. Now it's Thuram. Diogo Dalot. Picked out Bruno Fernandes! Oh, taken with style. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Barella. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
Diogo Dalot.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Barella, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played out to the left flank. Shapes to shoot! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. And it's Menu. It's a loose ball. Oh, important interception. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Thuram. Yoro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Evan. Shaw. Ugarte. Now it's Circe. That's a shade optimistic. Dumfries. And it's Denzel Dumfries. To Çalhanoğlu. Sucic does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And here's Thuram. Çalhanoğlu. And it's made its way to him. Menu. Well, they can break here.
There will be 1
Now
minute
it's
added
Circe.
time.
DiMarco. That's a sharp pass. He's got away. Chance! Short. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. Oh, strongly challenged there. And he's really put himself on the line here. Quality ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mount. Sucic. And it's Barella. Oh, sweet feet. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not. Real chance! What a wonderful goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Inter Milan take the lead. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Thuram. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Menu.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. Barella making good progress on the right-hand side. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Matheus Cunha. He's in a great position here. Bruno Fernandes. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Goes for a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
Now it's Thuram. And he cuts out the supply. Mount. Just eases him off the ball. Menu. Now it's Mount. Sucic. And it's Barella. Bruno Fernandes. Mount. And that's a good ball. Good read, needed to be.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Sucic. That is ended up in no man's land. Aritsukate. Oh, easy pickings there. Manchester United must do something here, and very quickly.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Zirkzee might just make this. Menu. Zirkzee. Matheus Cunha. Çalhanoğlu. Bruno Fernandes. Looking for the run. Great chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Substitution for Manchester United.
We have
Number
got changes
7,
here from both sides, in fact.
Number 11,
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and
Number
time is
37,
very nearly
Menu.
seen out.
Number 23, Shaw. Number 2, Diogo Dalot.
Oh, super
Number
ball!
15,
That is lovely.
Euro.
Well, we expected better, and so did he.
Number 38,
Inter really wanted that
30,
two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be.
Number
Still,
18,
they should be able to see it out from here.
Number 13,
He won't be happy with that one.
Mazraoui. Number 4,
Bruno Fernandes.
Substitution
2 minutes to be added on.
2 added minutes has
Now it's
been indicated.
Martinez. Matheus Cunha. So what can they make of this? Neatly clipped into space. And that is that. Manchester United perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's an excellent interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Matheus Cunha has a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rashford is onto this. He could be in, big chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Mount, and it's Shaw. Oh, that is a nice touch. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Done delicately. Picked out brilliant. Bruno Fernandes! Still goalless at the moment. Koundé. Can he get it through? Spread neatly. Pedri. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. It's a throw-in. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this lad, Pau Cubarsí, is another defender schooled in the art of total football. I mean, the strength is part of the package for any centre-back, but what marks him out is his excellent reading of the game, his confidence to go and get on the ball and link up with people further up the pitch. This guy's outstanding.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Ugarte. Menu. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Mount. He's being urged to shoot. Pedri. Now it's Yamal. Shaw kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Cubarsí. Araujo. That'll be a throw-in. Ter Stegen. And Koundé. That'll be a throw. Balde. Cubarsí. And it's Balde. Oh, that's delightful. Now this could be a chance. Bruno Fernandes. And the counter is on. Dink through. And that's a dink. And the finish! In he goes again. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Manchester United have their second corner now. And that should get the job done. Now it's chance to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Rafinha, and here's Yamal. Tries a shot! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
1 minute at a time.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all... Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. So does he go for it? It's not a kind angle. It's anyone's ball now. It's a good run down the right. Drilled in low. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he welcomes it in. Oh, easy pickings there. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that was vital. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Casado. And Rafinha. And it's Rashford. It's Rashford! Oh, he's been caught napping. Matheus Cunha. Mount.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Quality ball. Menu. Now, can they get him away? Pedri. Mount gets across and deals with it. So we've reached the hour mark. Matheus Cunha. Now that looks a decent ball. Yamal looking to add to his goal. Now it's Rashford. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Pedri. Can he get on the end of this? Rafinha! And again! Bruno Fernandes.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rashford receives it in a good position here. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Mount. And they can counter here. Mount takes control of it and he's on the move. Engages and forces him off the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's made its way to him. It's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Rafinha. Nicely weighted ball. It's out for a goal kick.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So,
Number
time for
7,
changes on
Mason
both sides,
Mount.
actually.
Number 37, Mainu. Number 11,
Oh, that's a key interception.
Zirkzee. Number
Matheus Cunha
23,
is sporting a guilty look after that.
Number
He
2,
made it look a bit predictable.
coming on the field.
He's had it
number
nicked
38,
away.
Well, there's no doubt
18,
that they want to win this,
Casemiro.
Peter. They'll have to maintain
Number
the energy
30,
and dynamism until the
Šeško.
very end, though.
Number 13, number 3, Mazraoui.
And that interception
Substitutions taking
was
place.
most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bruno Fernandes is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Ugarte. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Played into space. Hefty challenge, but fair shot, surely! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Substitution.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Manchester United take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Climbs up big! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rashford looking to get on the end of this. Rashford gets into a good position. Referee's given a throw. And it's Koundé. Drives it in. That's good defending, very good defending. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of... So here we are, another day of pride, pomp and polarisation
Hello,
as
everybody,
two
and
tribes
welcome to today's
representing
match.
London and Manchester collide.
Manchester United
Arsenal and Manchester United, of
against
course,
Arsenal.
undoubtedly two of the most illustrious clubs in the English game, recent history perhaps notwithstanding. Whatever the stakes, though, these matches are never dull, so strap in. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, this is undoubtedly a mouth-watering encounter. Certainly it has played a significant part in the history of the English game.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking.
Oh, terrible pass. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy Eze is always someone I've kept an eye on. A player who broke through as a left winger initially, but also has the intelligence, the vision required of a number 10, and he combines those roles very well, drifting in from the left, getting on the end of balls, and he takes it from there.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Knocks it into... He's having a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, that's a fine interception. Rice. And Madueke.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Zubimendi. Gabriel Jesus. Place it in low.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Gabriel Jesus. Decent chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. Now it's Matheus Cunha. No, he's just misjudged that one. Timber.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That has been cut short. 15 minutes till half-time. Eze. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Shaw. Ugarte. Shaw. To Bruno Fernandes. And it's Ugarte. And it's Mount. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Mount. Timber.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Bout of passing here, chance for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Can he get on the end of this? Timber has it out wide and in space. Bruno Fernandes.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Nicely aimed pass. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, good take in a good area. No way through, so back it comes. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Zirkzee gets into a good position. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. And he was quick to react. Looking for the run. Gabriel Jesus. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Now it's Mount. Oh, good read. Ugarte. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay? Can he finish? It's in! Manchester United are back on level terms.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Ugarte. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, just chance! Goal! Arsenal! And again they hit the front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Arsenal take the lead. Menu. And the counter is on. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Zirkzee. Great ball if he can get there. Mathias Cunha! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Matheus Cunha deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Timber. Great ball, and he's in here. Menu. No, that's been intercepted. Zirkzee. Oh, they can break here. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Mount.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's got plenty of space out wide here, and he's managed to get free, and he was alert to it. Could move up a gear here. Half an hour gone in the second half. And here's Jesus. Just eases him off the ball. Mount. Here's Shaw. Ugarte. And here's Mount. Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Diogo Dalot did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much.
Big chance!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he
Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, height could make
Number
all the
11,
difference on these set
Zirkzee.
pieces.
Number 37, Mainu. Number 7,
Oh,
Mason
important
Mount.
interception.
Number 2,
Arsenal
Diogo
nearly
Dalot.
finished it off there, but now it's a
Number
case of
23,
waiting for the whistle.
Shaw. Number 15,
He is just
Lenny
caressing the ball.
coming on the field.
Gabriel Jesus
Number 13,
proves just a little bit
Šeško.
too strong.
Number 18, Casemiro.
I think that's great
Number
defending. He just
38,
made sure he was in the
number
right place to
3,
block it. And I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Number 13, number 4, Matthias de Ligt.
Saka, there he goes,
Substitutions taking
Mook
place.
shoots! Goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Arsenal could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And he's being shifted off it. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went